What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, Sue?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hey, what's up? I'm Andy.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
What brings you down here to the Philippines?
I first came out here because I'd worked with some people online. I'm a nomad, and so after wandering around Europe for a couple of years, I decided to come out here to Asia, and the Philippines was the second stop after Thailand.
Okay.
It's interesting to hear. I knew a guy I used to work with, and he wanted to go to the Philippines, and he actually did, posted pictures and videos and everything, and it's not a shock to hear that people from Texas is, you know, taking trips to the Philippines.
Yes,
Pretty interesting.
They're cool.
Hey, what's the difference in Thailand and the Philippines? Tell me some major differences.
Yeah, man, I'd say that Philippines here, I get more of like this, almost like a family vibe, if you think of the culture. When I go to Thailand, there it's going to be, I don't know how to describe it. So, so with Thailand, I'd say it's going to be more about like, you know, the food, the parties. Can't really speak for dating in Thailand, but I know here in the Philippines, it's been super friendly, super warm, super inviting kind of
okay, so tell me a little bit more about dating. What's the difference dating your Filipina compared to women in the U.S.? You know, the whole passport bros movement and all that, so...
Yeah, you know, the passport bros is kind of a newer thing. I've been wandering around the world since 2019, and I guess where I grew up in Dallas was pretty racist, and so I experienced some pretty messy things. I'd say Asia's got a lot more racism towards each other, not so much towards black people though. So if you see like there's weird things between like Japanese, Koreans, Chinese, it's confusing for us. But as far as being black out here, no, we're treated good. Doesn't make any real difference. I think I think it's something where it's just very exotic. People are into it out here.
Nice. How long do you plan to stay here?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here on and off about 3 years now, and I'm probably going to do another year. I just use this as my hub when I'm traveling. Philippines has got a super chill visa situation for Americans. And next journey is, I'm not really sure yet, actually.
Yeah, so how do you finance yourself? You said you work online, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I originally started off in digital marketing, so like doing Facebook ads and websites and stuff. And these last few years, I've done Web3. So right now, I do sales at a software company. But there's plenty of opportunities online.
I was going to ask if you're worried about the whole AI movement, you know, digital...
Sure. Yeah, I think it's going to change things. I'm fortunate that I work on the AI side of things intentionally. But I do think, you know, especially out here in IT Park, probably 80% of these jobs, they won't... they're not going to exist 2 to 3 years from now.
Right?
So I think 10% of people will get to, you know, either keep what they're doing or get doing different work. But yeah, it's going to be a strange time for sure.
Yeah, a lot of positive things, a lot of good things. Obviously, keep coming back here. Any dislikes that can be improved, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think one of the things when you come to the Philippines in general is you got to have a lot of patience. You know, things. It's kind of like being on island time. If you ever been to like Hawaii or something, rest in peace everybody from Lahaina. But it's something where like it's a different pace out here. So as an American, a lot of times we'll kind of expect a certain speed or like a level of, I guess, thought going into different things. While out here, you know, a phrase I keep hearing from a YouTuber is just let it be.
Let it be, or
whatever it is.
It's a whole different thing.
Something frustrating or strange, just let it be. It's all right. There's something to enjoy.
For sure, man. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sure thing, Alex. Good meeting you.
You as well. Thanks, man. Hi, what's your name?
Otis.
Where are you from?
Virginia.
How old are you?
I'm 52 years old.
52, my man. You're looking nice and young. What's your secret?
Just eat right, stay healthy, and you know, make sure you get the proper rest.
And how long have you been here in the Philippines?
Been here about a week.
What brings you down here?
Vacation. Just doing a little recon, trying to figure out, you know, whether I want to actually move here permanently and live, or do I want to live elsewhere.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what were your first impressions of the Philippines?
First impression of the Philippines, very modern. I noticed there's a lot of building going on, a lot of people, nice dressed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of police, a lot of security.
Yeah.
They're very, very welcoming everywhere I go.
For sure.
Pretty good.
Okay, and what are some dislikes so far? Something that could be improved or better for your experience?
Just traffic. Traffic is real heavy around that, Jeff, you know, rush hour. there is a lot of right-of-way motorcycles.
Yeah.
That takes a little bit to get used to. Crossing the street, you know, is a little bit of a challenge. You know, because cars have right-of-way, not pedestrians. So, you know, but other than that, I mean,
the cars got
also
the right.
some of the conveniences as far as stores. Stores can be, you know, really available, you know, like the States, but of course that's...
Yeah. You mentioned security. Do you feel safe here? Are there any danger? How do you feel about
I feel
safety?
very safe.
Yeah.
Very safe. Never had an issue. Security's everywhere. They're locked and loaded. Yesterday, I noticed a guy getting money out of the cash machine. He had a shotgun on him, you know, ready to go. So armored truck.
Yeah.
So they really make security here a high priority.
How long do you plan to stay in the Philippines?
I'll be here for another couple of days, and then I'll be going back to the U.S.
What are your impressions about retiring here? Do you think you're going to come back to...
Oh, most definitely. I definitely will be back.
And what about your relationship status? Are you married? Are you single? What's going on there? Have you dated anyone in the Philippines?
Not at this time.
Have you talked to any women here?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about differences or your experiences talking to women in the Philippines.
Very feminine. Very feminine. They actually, you know, give you the opportunity to express yourself.
Yeah.
They don't have any ulterior motives. There's no game playing. They're straightforward.
Okay.
Awesome.
And lastly, have you experienced any racism? What's it like being black in the Philippines?
Being black in the Philippines is, I guess, is no different from anywhere else in the world. I think it's how you carry yourself, character. A lot of people give you respect.
Yeah.
People speak to you. I just went to a small market yesterday with a friend of mine, and she noticed that everywhere we went, the people were giving her discounts because she was with me.
Okay.
So I think they have a high respect for foreigners.
Wow.
And also for people that basically show them the same respect.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Discounts.
That's...
We get discounts in the Philippines?
Hey, I'll be your friend. Nah, it's crazy because the truth is you can always judge a person by who you're following, by who they're following, right? And for a while, you guys, y'all have been like, the Philippines have supported us on another level.
Yeah.
And if you can see how loving they are in our comment section and the messages that we get from them, you can judge and see that they're good people because they know, like, just by following us, they show us their personalities, they show us their taste for food, they show so much, like, it's really love. Like,
yeah, one of our first viral videos, our supporters from the Philippines helped
big
us
facts.
with that.
Big facts, yeah.
So what I'm loving so far is I'm hearing about the security. I'm hearing about, you know, just no racism towards black people. You know, and that's really big for us to hear that. Filipinos, when they support you, they support you.
Same.
Okay? But y'all ain't tell us nothing about come here, we give discounts. Y'all ain't say that.
Nah, that's different.
And we ain't nobody to look for handouts, but I mean.
Yeah. It's a blessing right there.
He said
hey, and just because, like, he's there for a week, I feel like he's a good candidate to pick. And you can hear how detailed and how observant he is about his surroundings. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a week alone, he got that amount of information to share.
Right.
That's fine.
What's all this about the dating? And is this a passport, bro?
Bro, I think he's asking the perfect question. Because when you moving somewhere, wouldn't the person next move is to settle down? If not,
I guess.
like, they want to settle down. They want to mingle. They want to have these type of interactions.
Hopefully,
what about is the
there's
money?
a woman who gets interviewed.
Hopefully. And what if it's like the money? Like, what's the money like? Do you feel like you're getting paid enough to live here?
Okay.
You haven't asked that question yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm
saying? The people are nomads are on vacation.
The first guy was working out there, but he's doing digital.
He's a nomad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yep.
That's great. I wish you all the best. I hope you retire happily here in the Philippines.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Ricky.
Where are you from?
Texas, Dallas, Texas.
And what brings you down here to the Philippines?
Relaxation.
Okay. How long you been here?
This time, I've been here for about 2 weeks.
So when was your first time to the Philippines?
1979.
Ooh,
1979. My goodness. Okay. Well, okay. I'm curious. What is the biggest change since 1979 and now?
Well, the biggest is the modernization. I would assume the culture is pretty much the same, I think, but the modernization is becoming more and more on par with what I'm used to living.
Yeah. Okay. And are you married? Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship at this moment.
Okay. Have you dated any Filipinas here?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the difference of dating here in the Philippines compared to the U.S.
Well, certainly less drama in the relationships you know, and as he said before, they're always feminine.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. So that
Oh my
allows
God, bro.
the
This is hard not to say
masculinity
that.
Yeah.
That's why I said, is this a passport road
Bro,
channel?
I felt the neck swing from right here. I'm not even looking at you. I could feel the energy. Like, what's going
Okay,
on?
so
What you thinking?
what's
What you
feminine?
thinking?
Is feminine just being quiet and just letting the man just say whatever
I
about
don't know.
whatever and just going through whatever?
What is feminine?
What is that?
He also said
drama.
less drama.
You feel like I bring drama to your life?
No, not at all. Honestly speaking,
I make his life better, baby.
we had this conversation. It's so crazy, y'all. And I'm being mad honest with y'all when I say this. We have these conversations before these videos come out. Like, we was just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
We was in the kitchen cooking together. Y'all see us on our channel. We literally do this in real time. And we was up in the kitchen chilling and vibing, and we were just having a casual conversation similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
So that question you asking, you already know the answer. You already know the answer to.
Okay, so having a voice, having you know, what is feminine? I consider myself a very feminine woman.
Yeah, 100%.
With a voice. The high voice. And I ain't said they don't have voices there, but
And drama
he
free.
said drama.
And you're drama free.
I'm a very drama free person.
But you know, men like a certain type.
I guess.
Or maybe they like they hang around long enough to have an experience to know whether they like it or not. Sometimes it's the pages you want to read, not the cover.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see.
And so that's confidence.
That's great. And so you keep coming back here. Obviously, you must like this place. What are some of the things you like the most about the Philippines?
Believe it or not, one of my primary reasons for coming back here
You got a smile on his
is
face.
the camaraderie I have between my black brothers when I see my black brothers here.
Ah.
It's like we've been transformed to a new planet.
Yeah.
With a new, we can get to reset our values and our relationships with each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, because true love is love between brothers and sisters between sisters. And so we get to reestablish that here. And it's an amazing experience.
Speaking of brothers, what's it like being black in the Philippines?
Well, being black in the Philippines, in all countries that I've visited, and I've visited a lot of countries that are non-black, and it's always these factors. You have the population, and within that population, you have those who favor white people.
Yeah.
You have those who favor black people, and you have the general population. And so you have those dynamics here as well as anywhere. It's just a matter of what percentage of Filipinos like white, and there's a lot, and there's a decent percentage that like black, and then there's the general population that, you know, will give either side a fair shake based on who you are. So,
yeah.
So you,
As a
you
person.
have to judge Filipinos on a case-by-case basis, you know, because it's going to depend on you and their preferences.
Yeah, that's well said. Actually, that's the best way of putting it because...
Okay, so that's interesting because I don't want to be judged by the color of my skin.
Nah, facts.
Especially in another country, baby. If I wanted to be judged by the color of my skin, I'll stay here.
Ooh, you cooking. You're cooking.
Okay.
That's heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we carry ourselves very well. We're very, you know, we're adults. We're mature adults. And I just, see, traveling abroad, I'm not bringing the United States problems with me.
Our perspective, because he also mentioned that
You know?
it's like a different world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so just, I don't know, that kind of, I don't know how that make me feel. It don't make me feel good.
Well, you're not going to bring your problems with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's speaking as simple as taking your work home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you advance to these new places and you meet these new people, their perspective of you, first of all, they're going to see that you're American, right? And how they treat you, then it's going to be according to who you're talking to and when you're talking to them, like you mentioned, the different dynamics of people. Mm-hmm. And I feel like people change with the weather, so you have to be in the right place at the right time to have those nice interactions. And hopefully the ripple effect, the domino effect continues like that, you know, come up with across a bad apple. I'm the same.
Now the question I have is how do they treat you if they, you know, if they favor one race over the other? Like, do they still treat you with kindness and respect, or do they just, I don't want to deal with you?
And when he say they favor one race over the other, that's a little more jaw dropping because now you're looking at like a big chunk of people of the population that's always going to have a perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like stubborn-minded in a way, if I can say.
Right.
Yeah, we cooking, y'all. We getting into it. Let's get it.
I myself, obviously, I'm not Caucasian, and I've visited many countries, and I do notice that difference. And I hear in the Philippines, I think it's a lot closer. That gap doesn't exist as widely as some other countries.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you see yourself retiring in the Philippines here?
I see myself as partially retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a passport, and that passport's gonna get used. I'm going places.
Okay, that's great. Any favorite islands and favorite places that you visited so far in the Philippines?
Well, I've been to Manila, I've been to Iloilo, I've been to Tagum City, I've been to Davao, I've been to Zamboanga, I've been to Cagayan de Oro, I've been to Bohol, I've been to Panglao, I've been a few other places, and I keep coming back to Cebu, but I do like Cagayan, and so, but there's more than 7,000 islands here. And from what I understand, there's different cultures on every island. So, so they say you should bounce around till you find something that suits you personally. So, but I like Cebu because there's a lot of brothers here that I get to fellowship with. So and I do appreciate that a lot. That's important for me.
For sure. And lastly, what's your advice to someone that's kind of like on the fence about coming to the Philippines or never been here? What would you tell them?
Take the plunge, man. Because you can always stay home. Yeah. But if you need to be reinvigorated in life, if you need to get outside of your bubble and experience something new. And whatever you spend on the ticket is going to be worth it.
Got it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi. What's your name?
Angelo.
Where are you from?
I'm from California.
What brings you down here to the Philippines?
Vacation, checking it out, seeing a young lady.
Cool. How long have you been here?
About a week and a half.
And what are your experiences so far in a week? What do you like? What don't you like? What's it been like?
It's been cool. Like, I like that everything is super cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little challenging, only getting used to like the accent. Trying to understand the accent. It is better than a lot of other countries because the main language is still, the second language is English, so it's not too bad.
Now you're here for a special lady. Did you guys meet online?
Yeah, we met online. It's not, we're not together.
Okay.
We're just talking. But to answer your other question, like the thing that I don't like is all the insects. Like, even in my hotel.
Yeah, you can't get away from it, right? No matter how
That
clean
ain't
you
good.
are.
That's good to
No.
know.
That ain't good, though.
Right? You're going to get some roaches or something coming out, right?
Yeah,
He
exactly.
said roaches.
How long will you stay here?
Yeah. He said them thing with the wings and they don't die.
Ooh,
They don't die.
Lord.
Roaches.
I don't know. That's
insects,
trauma.
bed
That's
bugs.
trauma.
What else they have up in there? Itchy covers, itchy blankets. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm pretty sure there's hotels that's clean.
That's nice.
100%. But we're going off of my man's right here just spoke on, and we wouldn't want to be in a position like that.
That's trauma. That's traumatizing, baby. I'm from the projects.
We all have that one roach store.
Traumatizing.
Because look.
Maybe about a month and a half.
Is this your first time to the Philippines?
Yes. And I'm thinking about making it like my permanent residence if I like it.
Yeah. Okay, and what do you do back home? Do you work online? You can simply work down here, or?
No, I'm a social worker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
But so, because I work for the government, it wouldn't exactly translate.
Yeah,
to here.
okay.
So, yeah, I'd have to find something new there.
Some kind of way of,
Yeah.
What about dating? So what's dating like in the Philippines compared to the U.S.?
I want to say it's kind of like the same where, like, women still want you to be, like, financially stable.
Yeah.
They prefer a dude with a lot of money, hypergamy. But the thing is that out here, you can have like a little bit of money and still be considered like, rich.
Yeah.
As opposed to in the States, women want you to make like $500,000.
It's getting pretty ridiculous these days,
And
right?
either play
From
in
California.
the NBA to
Demouchet.
accomplish.
Yeah, I know, right? We're all living in a fantasy world, right? I think,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
thank you for sharing that. What about any discrimination? Have you felt anyone looking at you in like a weird way or?
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten some looks, but I think it's somewhat natural. I don't take it as offensive because I think I'm like the only minority that I've seen out here, other than you, of course. But normally, if I do see a foreigner, they're normally Caucasian.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that I'd get some stares.
For sure.
Stares isn't a bad thing.
Definitely, especially over here. I think people, I'm very curious to see where people are coming from,
Yes.
what they're doing here, and whatever else. All right, man, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of that.
Yeah, man, dope. Hey, make sure you guys check his channel out, bro. I felt like he did some great interviews with these three gentlemen, four actually. Yeah, and as for stairs, we had conversations about stairs
Yeah, plenty of times.
plenty of times. And you also got to look at it from this perspective. Like, when you're the new student in class, everyone is sort of running their seat, trying to make sure or see what's going on with this new person.
Yeah, where
what
you
type of
from?
energy he on, where they from, you know what I'm saying? So have that same idea when it comes to different countries and locations, too.
Yeah.